All right, back to the map here. We're going to check out the library book situation at Alexandria's ranch. She had borrowed a book from the library. One of the 5 books they have, or 4 books they have. And we got some angry cows waiting for us. Okay, great. There's no way to pace these cows except the old-fashioned way. Do it. All right, let's try out our newfound skills here. We do 153 damage right now with our current anger and everything like that. These guys are not going to be much work for us at all. Let's try shooting Annie. Let's try it. Okay, so it matters if there's more guys because it does make a difference there. Let's shoot for once here. It's just 11 now. One more round of that should be okay. We can try shooting Annie again. Oh, we can only do once per turn here. We have 3 AP, but it's only usable once per fight. Okay, I got it. That's fine. Let's shoot one, and Alice can take care of the other one here. There we go. Cows dispatched. 90 XP, roasted cow tongue, and smoldering leather. Nice. All right, so let's take a look here quick. We got something going on here. Interesting. Wow, this place has really been blown to bits. It used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. All right, you got the Diary of Alexandria. And let's dig through the smoldering books here. We got the overdue Redwood book. Okay. Well, that's no good. And investigate this one. We got modern snake oiler again. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at that here. And a vaulted steel door. Well, maybe we'll get to that in a second here. Doesn't seem like there's a way to open it unless there's a secret around here someplace. Half a cannonball. You pick up the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says the cannonball came from Fort Treason, and it's got our address stamped onto the surface. You discover a new map location, Fort Treason. This bombardment was done by the army. The horror. All right, so it was done by our own people. And books are wrecked, volumes are ruined, tomes are kaput. So we could go find out why they bombarded this place if we are really curious. I think we probably are, though. First of all, let's take a look at our next issue, Modern Snake Oiler here. And let's see, we get Quick Draw. Big Spleen gives us an extra big spleen. More potions per day. And then there's a recipe for a Quick Brew potion that fortifies the body, mind, and spirit. Gives Strong Medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Ooh, Strong Medicine sounds cool. Quick Draw increases speed. It sounds like a passive. Or is it active? Oh, that might be an active. Big Spleen gives us more potions for a day. I kind of like the sound of Strong Medicine. Afterwards, you accidentally spill a drop of the magazine in a puddle and ruin it. All right, so let's take a look here quick and see. We have Strong Medicine, which is 25 XP to increase it. So it gives us, increases them by 3. This increases them by 5. Next level increases them by 7. That's worthwhile. 7 is significant. Now, it's probably just for the one battle. But still, we can do that for our very first turn. If our turn doesn't end, it's huge. That's a huge change. And it costs 2 AP to do so, though. That's the difference, so something to keep in mind. But very, very useful at the beginning of a match. Or, a match. One of these Wild West matches that you'll have. All right, so let's go investigate Fort Treason. Find out what's going on there. Your transponder beats indicating you've found a spot on the horizon. You spur Tedric towards it to investigate and find a well. Well, just a well. Curious abandoned well. Damn well, stop to investigate it. All right, let's take a look. Oh, that's way far out of the way. Not quite what I had in mind there. All right, so we got a well. We need a rope. Okay, so we need to come back with a rope then so we can get into the well. Good enough. Let's go back up to Fort Treason then. Be interrupted along the way. You hear the crackle of a south-northwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? Fight it. All right, so this guy's got 78, and we are pretty good with animals, though, so we should be fine with it. Yeah. We got snake spleen and electric snake skin. Always fight the snakes because they give us snake skins for our hats. We can do different things with the different hats we collect. And that one is going to be a good one here. Plus 7 spell damage. We can sell those off for a couple bucks at least. That's all right. All right, Fort Treason. Nothing really on the outside here. Oh, demi-culverin cannon. You look at the cannon, it's a fine cannon, demi-culverin in size. Insert the cannonball. You look through the rangefinder of the cannon, but you don't see an indication of anything you want to shoot at. You decide not to waste the ball. Seems rational. Anything going on in here? Ooh, we can use binoculars on this now? Yep, let's try it. You see a mine entrance off to the east. You discover a new map location, Jumble Neck Mine. You climb down the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. And let's use the other binoculars here. You discover Ghostwood. And that's it. So we'll need a couple more still then. But first of all, let's inspect the outside here. Okay, so this has been blown to hell also. Interestingly enough. Let's take a look at the barracks. Looks like they left in the middle of dinner. Pick over the leavings. Got some sarsaparilla and some soda crackers. And, ooh, pick the lock. Yep, absolutely. Got artillery targeting flare and hardtack and a chemical bullet. Kick it open. We get chemical bullets, full canteen, and an artillery saber. Nice. Kick it open. We get the Private Lemon's diary, some smelling salts, and hardtack. Is this an Odd Couple reference? Private Mathau's diary. Yeah, it is. It's an Odd Couple reference. Lemon and Mathau. Yep. Okay, so 114 would be back in the Dirtwater post office. Let's take a look at the diaries here quick. We got Private Mathau's, barely legible in a collage of gravy stains. Most of Private Mathau's diary is empty pages and ink splotches and latrine duty again, blah, blah, blah. Near the end, though, you start to see some notes about Fort's commanding officer, Captain Simon, going off the deep end. As Mathau puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving the captain friggin' bug nuts. When Captain eventually decided that a nearby ranch occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection was actually an enemy spy outpost, Mathau felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. Keep reading. In an attempt to prevent an innocent cannon bombardment of the ranch, Mathau stole some ballistic charts and hid them in a post office box during shore leave in Dirtwater. This place doesn't have any damn shore, he comments. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated, and when Mathau returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had begun already. In his last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny, and the diary ends there with no conclusion of the story. Interesting. Maybe the other journal has an entry. Let's see. Private Lemon. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry, not very interesting. The list of day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Towards the end, though, it starts to mention the commanding officer, Captain Simon, becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch was being used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry puts it, orders are orders. Oh boy. The last few entries have to do with the dissent in the ranks and possible mutiny, the thought of which Lemon abhors. The rest of the pages are blank. Okay, so we got Lemon and Mathau. And it was mess halls. Okay, so this has been blown out. This must be where they stored all of the fire. And that is that. Okay. So let's head back to Dirtwater then. And see what we see. We got a couple of spots. We got a lot of spots to check out here before we're done. Get back to Dirtwater here quick. All the way across the map. Ride like the wind. You notice the trail of burnt vegetation off to one side. There's only one thing. A hellcat is grazing nearby. Let's track it down. And these guys are no problem whatsoever. I forgot to check if that's day use or not. Putrid cow pile and 45 meat. All right, let's get into the post office here and inspect the box we need. You find P.O. Box 114 and found the key at Fort Treason. Open the box. You open the box, it's empty except for a single sheet of card stock with columns and numbers on it in tiny print. Fort Treason ballistics chart. Let's read it. The chart is full in details of precision firing of the demi-culverin artillery cannon. You know what? I bet the cannon could blow the vault door of Alexandria Ranch open if I could figure out a way to target it. Good idea. And do we have the targeting? Yeah, okay, we have targeting smoke or something like that, right? Yeah, okay, so you place this where there's smoke, that you should fire. Got it. So we take this artillery thing here, place it at the ranch, use that to blow the doors open on it. That's what we do. Let's get over there quick. And you hear the crackle of a southwestern lightning snake. Let's fight it. It doesn't matter. First of all, this will not end your turn. So using it will take 2 Moxie, usable once per fight. And how much does 7 Moxie increase our damage? Quite a bit, I'm thinking. Yeah, up to 150 now for this guy. Good combo then, good combo. That should certainly help save us some trouble down the road here at some point. Back to Alexandria and the bombed out ranch. What we can do is put the flare on this thing. Place the targeting flare, head back over to the other place here. Sure, let's trade. Buy some dynamite for 27 each. Always good to have that. Disposable binoculars, always good. Guide to Safecracking, we already have that. Oh no, we don't have Safecracking, do we? Let's take a look here quick and see. I don't think we do. No, we don't. I'm pretty sure. Just lockpicking. Awesome. Guide to Safecracking. This is one that we've been waiting on for a long time. And then we just need to upgrade it to level 2, and we can get through most safes. Wait, where's Safecracking? Oh, we have to read it first. That's why. Read it. And it got Safecracking. Time to get cracking. When you're done reading it, you lock it up into a safe that turns out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack. It's gone forever. Nice. And then we got Safecracking down here. We can upgrade it to level 2 and crack normal safes. Well worth it, because there's lots of safes we can crack now. That opens up a lot of doors for us. Literally. Let's continue on. To we got Curious Cops. Maybe make like some different trees and leave. Alright. Look closely. Insert the cannonball. You pierce through the rangefinder at the distant smoke of your targeting flare. You consult the ballistics chart, then turn little knobs and cranks and stuff to the appropriate place. You root around your pack and find a match. Light it up. Boom. If that didn't open the vault door, those grapes will probably be sour anyways. Alright, let's go take a look. I'm sure she's happy that we blew up her vault now. She'll probably thank us, right? You catch a whiff of ozone and abruptly pull the e-brake. Tedric screeches to a halt. You hop down and sniff its out. Its source is a shockweed plant. It's very valuable. We got a shockweed extract. Awesome. Alright, so let's take a look and see what our handiwork has done here now. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got books upon books. Percussive maintenance. Modern snake oiler. How to cheat at poker. Ooh, lockpicking 3. Okay, what is lockpicking 3 going to cost us? 500 XP. Oof, that might be a little bit beyond us right now. Let's take a look and see some of our books, though. How to cheat at poker. Gives you the dirty poker skill. Awesome. You learn how to conceal the evidence of your dirty dealings. You eat the book. Percussive maintenance. Gives you the percussive maintenance skill. Sure. Time to get smacking. Once you've done reading it, you notice the book's spine is cracked. You fix it by hitting it really hard, and you end up smashing the book to powder. And then Modern Snake Oiler. Okay, so we get Quick Draw this time. Expert Poisoner and Big Spleen. Big Spleen. Have we ever filled our spleen before? I don't know. Passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. I think we might want to do that. We're more likely to use poison than we are to Big Spleen, I think. So, Expert Poisoner. Rats. Okay, cool. Alright, so where does that leave us? Shockweed Extract, spell damage plus 10 for the rest of the day. That's cool. Dirty Poker. So you almost will certainly get caught. You probably will get caught. Oh, so we need to get like 3 levels of this, then we won't get caught. You probably get caught. So we just cheat at poker. This is you've learned how to cheat at poker, the weird variant of poker they play in these parts. That is pretty cool. We'll have to maybe take advantage of that at some point here. Maybe we'll get a couple levels in that and then take advantage of it. We need another good spot to level though. I think there was some soup snakes in that one spot that we can level against once we're ready. Same kind of thing as the skeletons, but we aren't as equipped for fighting snakes as we are for skeletons, unfortunately. So that might take a little bit of effort. Alright, so as far as this ranch thing goes though, that was just about getting the books, right? We need lockpicking. We need 500 for lockpicking in order to get the rest of those books. And that would be the last level of it. We can pick any lock then. Probably be good to do that, but we don't have nearly enough XP for that. And that'd be a lot of XP to waste on a single thing. Still, we got an idea of what happened with the overdue library book, so let's head back to Redwood and turn that in. Since your horse is smart enough to automatically follow the trail without much micromanagement, you have some time on your hands. This might be an opportune chance to practice some of those sweet pistol spinning moves the big-name gunfighters use. Every shootout, you could earn a little extra razzle-dazzle. Bust those sweet moves. You practice spinning your pistol around in your finger for a while and managed a couple of hand-to-hand passes and only accidentally fired once. Didn't hit anything. Nice. Free XP. Alright, so we need to buy a rope from someplace here. Let's go first of all talk to him about the library books. Did you find the mystery library book? Half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well. Everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyways. Mostly just the bottom half of the picture, so that's alright. And there's captions, so that's good. Let's take a look at his problems here. So let's take a look at the problems board. Student needs help with still. Missing bread. Logging permit. Soup shortage. Here we go. You glance at the problems board and find a selection of current issues as well as a dire warning. You keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everyone around here. We've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch some more at the soup stock load. We've been there before. We got bread bowls. Okay, off I go. So we filled the bread bowls with that soup from the rocks. And should be pretty good. Okay, so there was a town or a shop around here someplace, wasn't there? We run into it occasionally. Let's take a look and see if there's anywhere on here. Yeah, her little spot there doesn't pop up very often. Well, we've already been here once, so we've done some of it at least. Let's get into the soup stock load here. Some kind of crazy skeleton charged at you from behind a rock outcropping. He's crazier than most animated walking human skeletons you see. But he's got a buffalo for a head. And you aren't aware of there having been any buffalo-headed people in this area, historically. Stand your ground, Hornswoggling 4. You stand your ground and wait patiently as the buffalo-headed skeleton charges you. Just before he reaches you, he trips on a rock. Being incredibly top-heavy, he's unable to keep from crashing over. His bones fly everywhere with a crash. Cool. Easy one. All right, so can we forage against anything in here? Yes, we got a can of tuna. And that is it for this area, though. All right, we've done most of this area already here. Boiling soup. Boiling soup. Whoever's at camp here left in a hurry. That's right, we gotta take these down. And then we get into the snake area, right? The soup snakes? We better not die against any of them. We do have quite a bit of moxie now, though. There are hundreds of snakes lounging in this bowl of soup. Let's hold off on that. And then there was this. If we drink the soup that we had, which we can right now, I think, because we don't have two things in our stomach, so we could take the hot soup. Where is it? There was it. So we had it someplace here at some point. Where was that? Or did we just drink it right from the thing? Can't remember how we got it. Stewed snake, that's right. Increases hot resistance for the end of the day. There we go. Gurgle, gurgle. Alright, so we can walk past this now with the soup snakes. Good stuff here. Get the last soup bowl. Awesome. We should probably try to fight them in a second here. That's right, there's vibrato technology in here. We can't really do anything with it though yet, because we don't speak vibrato yet. Okay. So we'll come back to this later. Here, let's grab one of these snakes and just fight it here for fun. These guys are pretty strong, and our sting still does enough damage to take them out, so that's good. And this increases it for the turn, so we'll do that quick here, and do even more damage against these guys. We'll do 41 against the target here. Let's start with this. Should we do this one or should we do this one? A sure thing or a random thing? Maybe take them both out. Let's do the random. Let's do it. These guys can't be that bad, right? Let's try it. All right, we got one down, and then we can have her shoot the other one here for 11. Oh, 23 damage is not great. Okay, let's see if we can kill this guy here to this turn. 41 should do it. And this move should do it. There you go. All right. We got some stewed snake and some snake venom bladders. 40 XP. Now, it doesn't get as much closer to our 500 gold, but... all right, let's get back out of here then. I guess I'll just take the map. Get back to Breadwood with our soup bowls. You hear the crackle of a rifle and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. We call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance, you see a skeleton with a rifle. Looks like he's lined up in their shot. Let's fight him. Duck and weave. We can hornswoggle him. Let's fight him. He's no problem. You rapscallion. Let old Alice here have a go at you. All right. That'll get Alice some more experience here too. We get the antique rangefinder. Oh, neat. You want to know how far away you are from home in the range? Look no further. I mean, this literally will not help you look further. Plus 5 pistol attack damage. That's not bad for our offhand. What's in our offhand now? Our offhand has sweet smelling flowers, which gives stench resistance. No, we don't want that. We want the rangefinder. Awesome. That's fantastic. Otherwise, we get the porcelain cow or the souvenir spoon, which is Moxie up, or the plush kitten, which is not worth it anymore. But rangefinder should give us a little bit of extra Moxie. Okay, let's talk to the mayor again here. All right, did you bring the soup back? I need all 5 bowls filled. Got them right here. Your real life Saros, but gnaw my own beard off. 90 XP. All right. Offered help some more, and let's take a look at the problems board here. We get the skeleton raids. That should be no problem for us. There's a military cemetery not too far from here. I figure something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way, causing a ruckus. All right, we can take care of that. Military skeletons, not a problem. We've faced their kind many times. Let's go hit the road here again and take care of some of those skeletons at the military cemetery. You pass by 2 skeletons who are facing each other with their arms akimbo in the tradition of shootout stare down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Whoops. Let's fight them. Again, we'll get some experience for old Alice here. And these guys are gonna be no problem, right? Yeah. She could take care of one, I could take care of the other. Nothing can stand up to us right now. We have so much Moxie, it's crazy. We have crazy amounts of Moxie right now. If something does manage to kill us, though, we're in trouble. Because you have to regain a lot of the anger. Some loose teeth. All right, on to the military cemetery. What an embarrassing typo. Military, oh, with an E. Got it. The burial plot's eternal flame. There's a shovel here. And a caretaker shanty. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to be shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like when mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess you're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Look at the tools. Tool, singular. There's a shovel here. You already have a shovel, so you leave it alone. It's not like you have to dig twice as fast. True, look under the chair. Look under the chair owned by the one guy. It has a year's worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Gross. And scope at the desk. It's covered with old paint spattered newspapers. Features a large collection of tiny jar paints as well as a jar of fine tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious. Check the flyers attached to the wall. You see a flyer from Military Reenactment Enthusiast Society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Cool. That must be where the caretaker went. All right. You know where he's gone now. Let's take a look to see if there's anything interesting here to take a look. Beyond this gate stands countless rows of columns of tombstones. They're not countless. You've counted them. There's 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot number if you'd like. Visit a plot. Oh, we can visit a certain plot. Army of Grave Diggers didn't start indexing at 0. Let's go with 42. You approach the grave. It reads, Captain Rufus Quinn, 420th Infantry Division. Grave is quiet. Let's dig it up. You poke around in here. It's pretty hard on your shovel. You manage to down to coffee. You find a lockbox, which you open up for smelling salts and a full canteen. Let's visit. I typed 41. I meant 42. Ella James Infantry. Let's dig it up. The ground here is rocky, pretty hard on your shovel. Instead of a coffin, you find an urn. Looks like the shoulder was cremated or died in a fire. Human ashes, skeleton bones, field trauma kit, and an old wedding ring. What else should we do? 69. It's got to happen, right? You know what's going to happen there. Let's go. Silver bullets and full canteen. Let's go to the last one here. 999. You approach the grave, it reads, you hear the grave's resident scratching at his coffin. Let's dig it up. Hey, buddy. We'll put you to rest here, okay? No big deal. Now, what would happen if I go through all 99 of these? All 999 of these? That would be kind of interesting. How long do we have? Let's go visit a plot. Let's start with 998. Another guy here. Whoa, okay. That was surprising. He did more speed than we did. Caught us buff guard a little bit. All right. You gain angry. You're so angry about losing that fight that you pass out. You wake the next morning. Doc Ellis must secure you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but otherwise, no worse for wear. Pretty hungry, though. All right, day 7. Well, that's an unfortunate end to that. I guess that's why we don't go picking fights in graveyards. Still, we got everything we need already, so we can go back and complete the mission here. In just a moment. Let's head back over there, then. Anything we need to do in this area here? I guess we should go back to Fort Memoriam is where we actually need to go. Probably shouldn't pick fights with random graves. Also, our Moxie and everything like that's been reduced down. Again, we're down to 20 and 14, 10. And with all the bonuses, it's still not bad. We're up to 437. We're close to getting our lockpicking expertise boosted. Which I will do. Even though it is 500, pretty expensive to do. It'd be kind of fun to try. Dirty Poker would be fun to try. Also, Safecracking level 2 is what we need for certain things around here. Was there a safe in this area we can crack? I don't even know. I mean, I don't even remember where all the safes are. If there's a one to crack around here, we should do it. Oh, hello. Hit it. Hit it again. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's just playing the washboard. Okay. He needs a friend here. He needs a band. Get the band back together. All right. So, where are we headed here? Silversmith's house, I think, has a save, possibly. Dive, recover, and fight him. Okay, as you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with the potential violent happenstance. Dive, recover, and fight him, or hornswoggle him. Woo! Good thing I caught up with you boys. The sheriff's looking for 3 fellas dressed like bandits pushing a barrel. If he sees you like that, plan's bust. Hell, tarnation. What should we do? Well, I reckon he'll look for 3 fellas dressed like bandits, right? So not 2 fellas dressed like bandits and 1 fella in his underwear. Hey, that's good thinking. Thanks, partner. You get a banded pistol, a black hat, and some black denim pants. Nice. What do all those do for us? Black denim pants plus armor. We have armor and speed on the current one, so that's not great. Black hat is +1 armor, and the bandit pistol is not that useful either. Desert gang's way more useful. All right, well, still good to know. We can also help ourselves by making some bullets with the silver wedding ring. And do we need more needles? Let's take a look here quick and see if we need needles. We have 2. Probably should make 1 more needle. Okay, leave. So we got a couple extra needles, and here's a safe. Absolutely. Cracking the safe. Oh, a safe cracking 3. Kidding me. And we don't want to spend all of our money on that because we're so close to getting the lockpicking expertise, so we'll hold off on that one. XP's coming pretty quickly these days, so that's all right. But now we know where there's one at least. Okay, let's head on down the road here then.